Alright, so we got CushCore. I've just literally done a video putting this in and realised that it dropped out halfway through because my phone ran out of storage. So it's quite a painless process. I put it on the rear wheel. I thought it was going to be harder. I watched the tutorials first. Watched CushCore's official tutorial, that was really helpful. And watched a couple other ones which were real funny and kind of helpful as well. And yeah, let's get into it. See how easy it is. So first off, CushCore says you can definitely stretch these things, so feel free to stretch them. So I'm just going to put a little bit of pressure on it. First off, I need to put the valve in. Should have done that before. So I watched Skills with Phil on YouTube. I watched him, his first effort of putting CushCores in, and quite hilarious. So shout out to you, Phil. That was a crack up, mate. Good to see. So I'm hoping it's going to be, I was hoping it's going to be less eventful than that. And my first run was super easy. As long as you follow step by step and you have everything you need, works a treat. So I've got my hammer, obviously my rim, soapy water, and a new tyre. So I usually run a max grip on the front, and being that we're coming into summer, I'm going to go back to a max terra on the front, 2.5 DHF XOTR. A little bit more longer lasting, and I just want to see how this CushCore feels. Nice fresh tyre. I've definitely got too many tyres. I half use them and then put something new on or try something new, but here's what it is. So I've got a tyre, rim, CushCore valve, let's stick this in here. My rim tape's all good, so no biggie with that. Now, I want to make sure that that valve is going north-south, not east-west. So it's a valve that comes out instead of coming up. And I want it to go north along my rim and south along my rim, not to the sides, as I tighten it up. That's good, nice and snug, hand tight. Nice fun stuff. A good stretch again. It's just memory, it's basically memory foam, heavy duty memory foam. So it's going to stretch back into place, shrink back into place. This is just going to help me fit it over the rim. So there's no actual cutout on the inside of this CushCore for air to escape out of that valve and into your tyre. So I'm just going to line it up with one of these slits. So it's got a heap of slits all around it. I'm just going to line one of those slits up right on the valve. Hopefully that helps it. So nice and long. Line that slit up right on the valve. Yeah. Take the hammer, place that next door to the valve just to pin everything on the ground, make the stretch process a lot easier. And now I'm just going to go bit by bit and roll it onto the ring. That's on. I'll centralise it. It's good. Beautiful. So with this bucket, I've just put some of my foam that I use for my homemade CushCore around the rim of it just to protect my spokes, because as this sits down, it's going to be right onto your spokes. So you don't really want to be pushing pressure on your spokes, especially metal on metal. I don't think so anyway. Take the tyre, load it up with soapy stuff. Plenty soapy. Push it around a bit. Maybe even a little more. That's pretty good. Get the excess water out, it's in good shape. Just make sure the inside of the rubber's covered so the CushCore slides around quite easily when you're pushing the bead into the rim and whatnot, which we'll get to in a minute. So next step, get your direction right. So if I'm facing forward, my brake disc is always on my left. So on that tyre, riding on the drive side, riding always goes on, not the maxis riding, but the detail riding, always on the drive side. And the important bit, which is lining up your valve with the maxis riding, which you can kind of do once this is inside the tyre anyway. They just want you to put the rim and the insert completely inside your tyre to start with. So be a little delicate here because you don't want to pull that CushCore back off the rim and then have to start again with that. So a bit of attention to detail, just feed it on bit by bit. Little by little, and you're on. You're in. Line that valve up. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to push the whole bead in and leave the valve till last. That way when I feed it inside the rim, the valve's not getting in the way when I'm trying to push the bead of the tyre into the well to get more, a little bit more slack so I can get the rest of the bead on. So to start with, line that up, and I'm just going to start next door to the valve. I'm rolling the bead into the hook on the rim, into the rim. Pretty straightforward. Once you get it started,